Good morning, friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jensen. I am an indie author, a reader, and a content creator, and I'm doing another author routine vlog. This is for Marissa Meyer, who is the author of books such as The Lunar Chronicles and Heartless. And I was like, do I have any of her books physically? And I don't. They're all on my Kindle, and my Kindle is it's hiding somewhere. I don't know exactly where it is right now. We're going to talk Marissa Meyer's routine. So Marissa Meyer is one of my very favorite authors and always has been. She's a huge inspiration to me as I also do a lot of fairy tale retellings. And also I've seen her speak. I've never met her, but I've been in the same room as her, and that's I think that's pretty good. I love that. She's what an icon. I love her. I'm gonna query her agent, Jill Grinberg, and I'm terrified to do it, but I think I'm going to do it probably during this vlog. From the interview on the Small Bits of Happiness blog, Marissa Meyer says, my routine really varies. I homeschool my 8-year-old twins, so a lot of my day revolves around them. And I think her twins are no longer 8 years old. This is a couple years old. But she homeschools her kids, which is really awesome. I don't have kids. I have a cat. I could homeschool my cat. I could teach her something. I don't know what. Anyways. She tries to squeeze an hour or two of writing in the morning, and then we move on to school. If I have time, I might try to write a bit more in the afternoon. The lots of times my afternoons are filled with exercise and reading or recording my weekly podcasts. I often try to block out one full day a week to really focus on my current novel and schedule 2 or 3 writing retreats throughout the year to be very, very productive so I can stay focused on my family while I'm at home. So she's very family-oriented, which is fantastic. I live alone with my cat, so obviously our schedules are not going to be exactly the same, but here's what I'm thinking for my rendition of her routine. So today we're going to do an hour or two of writing in the morning. It is currently 8:35 a.m., so we're going to write until 11, I think. After that, we're going to do household chores because I don't work today for once. In the afternoon, we are going to do a bunch of admin work. I have to put out a Substack essay today. Don't know what it's going to be yet. No idea. So I'm doing some admin work. I'll probably do my Substack essay that needs to go out today, and I will do podcast admin. I need to brainstorm a bunch of ideas for my Patreon podcast, Jabber Talkie, and I need to reach out to my podcast co-host for Quid Pros Quo, my public podcast. And we gotta do that, so it'll be fun. Hopefully, I believe in me. I also, during this week, before the 31st, because I don't know if I said this, it's October 27th? Yeah, it's October 27th. By the 30th or the 31st of this month, I need to send out my next batch of queries so people who close at the end of the month don't make me need to find a new person to query. I don't want to do that again. For context, my batch of queries was only 8, and I found 2 more, and I haven't actually sent out the queries. I have them proposed. So yeah, it's gonna be a time. I am currently sitting at my sewing table in my room, which half of it is sewing. 3/4 of it is sewing. But I have a nice little area right here that I can do my writing. I just have my desk. Because for some reason, I don't want to sit at my desk right now. I should. It has a really nice ergonomic chair. And I've been improving my ergonomic setup. I now have the Alice layout keyboard, which is really good. Also, my hands are cold, so I've been wearing fingerless gloves, which is fantastic. And I got a vertical mouse, which is really cool. I like it. It's a little weird right now to use because I'm just getting adjusted to it, but it feels so comfy on my hands. Time to get on to the rest of the vlog. Let's do some writing. Good morning, friends. I'm just realizing I matched my pillows with the green and the white, which is honestly kind of a slut. It's kind of amazing to have a favorite color and just have everything you own be that color. Like my curtains, green, we match. My main comforter, green, we match. Anyways, I'm on my bed now because I am having such a block around working. I'm not gonna lie. It is just after 10 and a quarter after 10 actually, and I have journaled. You saw some of that footage. I have been preparing for therapy, as well. Like, the journaling was unrelated to therapy until it became related to therapy, and now I have a card prepping me for therapy. I had therapy at 11, which I had forgotten about when I started this vlog. Here's the thing. I drafted Project Death. It was my 12th novel. I finished it in a vlog right here. And I am so, not like tired. Like, yes, I'm tired. I'm always tired. That's like my chronic fatigue. I'm at this point in my writing career where I'm like, wow, what if I peaked with 12 novels? What if I can't write any more novels? Which I think is ridiculous, to be true, like, completely honest. Why would I have peaked after 12 novels? Like, no. 12 novels is like, this is like where Brandon Sanderson got started. This is where V.E. Schwab and T.J. Klune, like, started getting real momentum. Like, I actually don't know how many books Marissa Meyer wrote before she got Cinder published. Maybe I can find that on her blog somewhere. I don't know, fam. I'm just like, I have this fear that, like, because the first draft of Project Death is really good. Like, I think the pacing's pretty solid, and I think the prose is really good. Like, my prose is at a point where people are like looking at like, oh, this is a first draft, you're joking. And I'm like, yeah, but it could be better. And they're like, this is like my third draft quality. Anyways, I've been writing a long time. I very actively improve my books. And I guess I don't know, like, I feel like I'm at the top of the mountain and I don't know where to go from here. Right? Because, like, it feels like every way is down, but there has to be some way to go up and beyond, right? I'm very much feeling like I need to find a project that's just as resonant as Project Death is. And I don't know what that is right now. I have a list of projects of, like, ideas I have. But the two that I think would be as resonant, I don't think I'm actually even skilled enough to write them. Like, I have this idea for a Hamlet retelling and this idea for a Frankenstein retelling. I don't know that I'm skilled enough to retell some of the greatest pieces of literature and do it justice, because, like, it's first of all, Frankenstein is the original sci-fi novel. I went to argue with someone and they tried to convince me that the first sci-fi novel was written by a man in the 80s. Like, they're like, oh, Frankenstein's not even sci-fi. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's not space sci-fi, but it's fucking sci-fi. Anyways, I feel very passionately about this, evidently. And then Hamlet is my favorite Shakespeare play, and I need to read the original text of Amneth, I think it's called. Or Amleth. Something. It's like an old folklore, like Shakespeare retold Hamlet. I'm like, maybe I need something like that deep and that resonant. But I don't know, because, like, right now, Opalite, the project that I, like, you saw me typing, I'm not gonna lie, I typed for like 3 minutes to get that footage. And then I proceeded to talk to people about how I don't know what to write right now. And how I feel like I'm not capable of writing right now. I also have just, like, this, like, weird complex around complaining where I'm like, why am I complaining? Like, because on one side of this many-faceted die, I'm going to use the die analogy. Like, it's like a 4-sided die or something. On one side, it's just I want to complain. Another side is like I shouldn't complain. I'm coming from a privileged place. There's another side of it that's like, no one here can even relate to what I'm talking about because I run in so many newbie author circles, which is totally fine. I love all my newbie authors. I still consider myself a newbie author, even though I've written 12 books. I've only published 2 of them and 2 poetry collections, but 2 novels. With the third side, at least the fourth side, which is, am I running in the wrong circles? Like, do I need to find a way to, like, level up my circles and be running with more experienced authors? Which sounds really, honestly, shitty to say. It's not that I don't want to be with my current community. I love my community, especially the Storyteller Society. But a lot of them are on their first draft, and we're just in very different stages of, like, that writing experience and career. And I'm like, I would really like to have friends who, like, have written, you know, half a dozen or a dozen books, who can be like, yeah, this is a normal thing to go, because I think really I just want to be told that this is a normal problem to have. Yes, it means some degree of something to come from someone who, you know, hasn't written 12 novels. They're like, oh yeah, I think that's normal, like, I've experienced that with too. But, like, am I really supposed to keep experiencing this, or am I, like, it's kind of rough. I feel like I'm probably just experiencing a lot of doubt right now, which is fine. But then I say that, I'm like, oh, I have a reason to, like, doubt my ability. And it's like, that's the imposter syndrome, babes. That's the imposter syndrome. Anyways, I've been yapping for like 10 minutes. I don't know what's going on with this. Maybe this is normal. I don't know. If there's anyone more experienced than me, please come and tell me that things are going to be all right. I'm begging you. Okay. Okay, friends. I am going to a cafe. I understand I'm supposed to be doing admin work. I don't want to do much of anything. I had therapy. I had a good cry. We're good. I am thinking admin work at a cafe, because I can do most of that at a cafe, if not all of it. Might start sending out queries for batch 5 of dawnless queries. I'm going to get out of the house because honestly I've spent a lot of time either here or at work, and I haven't been to a cafe in probably a week or 2. Hi, Maisie. And then these I want. We're going to go. Putting away laundry. I really enjoyed doing Marissa Meyer's routine yesterday. I did a lot of admin work yesterday and like literal Storyteller Society admin work. I did like an hour of it and I talked about, and then I went into some more revisions for Project Pumpkin, if you recall that from when I started what do you call it? When I started YouTube, I was working on Project Pumpkin, which was one of the 2 projects I was working on, I think, at the time. The first draft versions of the projects, at least. Today is my Rin day, and this is significant because I'm just readopting these. And so today should be my day for working entirely on writing, but honestly, I should have done more housework yesterday, because otherwise, I don't have a clean house to write in, and then I can't focus on my work. So here's what we're going to do, because here's the thing. No writing routine is perfect in that we are all adults, and unless you're like super rich, you have to do chores. And if you're like super rich, you can hire someone else to do chores for you. I'm not super rich. I have to do my own chores. So that being said, we are doing minimal housework. Like yesterday I was supposed to clean the kitchen. Didn't do that. Gonna do it today. So agenda for today, go speed clean the kitchen, make the bed, write all day. And because I should probably stay home, but I might go out to write at like a library or cafe. I don't know yet. Let's find out. Okay, friends, you'll notice I have an outfit change and my bed is made. Yay! But now I'm feeling ready to write, I hope. I don't think I told you much. I know I filmed this like an hour ago. I just did like an hour of cleaning. I'm working on rereading Project Pumpkin. I did say that. And I'm going to revise it, which is... I don't hate revision, but I love drafting, you know? Like, it's just so fun to discovery, right? But it's also fun to, like, make a story better than it was before, so revision's okay. I'm theoretically going to work on that today. We're going to probably do a few yappy updates in the middle. Not gonna lie, guys, it's been like an hour, and I haven't written anything. I, like, opened the document and, like, skimmed a few pages, but it's not happening. And so I looked up Marissa Meyer's, like, thoughts on writing blog, because she kept a blog for many years. I'm actually not certain it's still active, because all the posts I'm seeing are from like 2014 and 2015 and such. But like, she essentially talks about like there are a lot of resources that unpack why writer's block happens, but she's like, I never experienced it. Like, usually let me pull it back up. When I'm struggling, I know it's temporary. Maybe I'm tired or distracted, or my whip is giving me trouble and I'm just not feeling the love that day. And I found that generally when someone says they have writer's block, it tends to be these shallower sort of problems they're referring to. I was talking with my therapist yesterday about how I don't feel like working at my desk, and I don't feel like working at a table. I just want to like sit in my bed and relax in the pillows, which is terrible sleep hygiene, and I'm aware of that. I'm not worried about that right now. Like, I am in a very similar boat to Marissa Meyer. I don't really believe in writer's block, but I have a really hard time identifying which of the problems I'm having. Very often, I'm like, I want to write, I want to do stuff, don't know what to do or how to do it. One thing I've tried is I turned off the big light, because often I don't like big lights, and I am just sitting in the natural light, and it's nicer than the big light. And maybe I'm cold. My arms are a little cold, so maybe I'll put a sweater back on. Maybe I just need to move more. Maybe I need to stretch. Maybe I need to walk or talk it out. Actually, going for a walk sounds great. But I don't want to. And see, this is my problem. I'm like, I have ideas and things I can do to fix the problem, but the other thing I kind of want to do is I just want to take a nap. My cat's napping right over there. And I'm like, she's got the right idea. So maybe I take a brief power nap, and I come back to it in 20 minutes. Because this is supposed to be the day where I focus fully on the book that I'm working on, which again, Project Pumpkin. I don't know. We're going to take a quick nap, because Maisie did get me up pretty early this morning at like 6 a.m. So, if she's been awake since 6 a.m., I've been awake since 6 a.m. I'll be back. Besties, I slept for 3 hours and I'm still waking up. I don't know what time it is. It's sometime after 2. It's like 2:30, I think. It's almost 3. Crazy. I'm going to go to the library to try and actually get some work done today, because otherwise I fear nothing's happening. I would go to a cafe, but I think they all close at like 4. I'm going to check one more cafe, and then I will go to the library if that cafe is not open. Okay, let's go. October 29th. It is a Wednesday. This is day 3 of the Marissa Meyer writing vlog. I will admit, yesterday did not go exactly to plan. I got some work done, but I didn't spend the whole day writing like I would have liked to. And as I say that, I realized, hey, maybe that's just not feasible right now. I was just journaling, as you saw in the morning clip. And like, I was writing about how I feel like I can't, like my writing practice is shifting right now and it's changing. And I think a big part of like this realization came from yesterday. I was like, oh, I want to write all day. And then I did like maybe 2 hours in the afternoon. I mean, I did like journaling and some solo RPG, but like, I don't know. It was just a little disappointing to me. Oh, this is Steggy the Triceratops, in case you were wondering. My hands are cold, so I'm trying to warm them up. I think really I just need to go get my gloves. Yeah, my writing practice is shifting, and it's because I think I need to not be doing a first draft right now. Like, I think, like, my goal for the year was 6 first drafts, and then I just let down to 4, and now I think it's 3. But I kind of want to finish a second draft of a novel this year. I think that it's important to give yourself grace. And I say this as someone who almost never gives themselves much grace. I just feel like it's really hard for me to be kind to myself. And I don't know why. I think I'm a lovable person. I think I should love myself and be nice to myself and all those things. And I think often I am very kind to myself. But when it comes to something that I really want to do, I let the wanting to do it get in the way of being nice to myself. Yeah. I don't know if that makes any sense. And I'm a little bit frustrated that this is happening when I'm trying to try other writers' routines, and my routine is getting in the way, or not even my routine, but my ability to do stuff is getting in the way of trying out these routines for YouTube. But also it was a goal of mine to do this. Anyways, here's the plan for today. I have to take out the trashes. It's garbage day. Then I think we're going to try and write, but it might look different. I think I have a to-do list of things to revise, but I don't know. We'll find out. It'll be fine. Thanks. Okay, I submitted my batch of queries. I think that's my writing work for the day. Trying to figure out what else to do, and I'm like, is today the day that I actually focus fully on my project for this vlog? Because I'm actually feeling, I have work at 4. And this is supposed to be the last day of the vlog. So I have to close the vlog before I do work, because I'm not going to close it after work. I know myself too well for that. Cool. We're going to take the de-stress away from the screen time. We're going to replace the keycaps on a keyboard. Unlocked. I don't think we've ever had this one before, because I just had the idea to put my tripod on my tiny bookshelf cart thing that I have next to my desk. Anyways, very pleased about this. You'll also notice I'm cold because I have my fingerless gloves on. Yeah. Let's wrap up this vlog because I just got called into work an hour earlier, so we're gonna do it now rather than later. This writing routine, I think I could have committed to it more fully. The interesting thing is I did this a month ago, or not a month ago, 6 months ago, and actually just never edited the footage. So I gave up and tried it again. I think it went slightly better that time than it did this time, but both times I feel like it really just got in the way. And maybe it's because I, as a person, struggle with changing my routine. It's the autism, isn't it? I really like her idea of taking one day a week to really lock in on one project. Especially because I've been thinking a lot about how I don't know what project I'm doing right now, and I'm in between projects, and I'm trying to keep making content because the algorithm hates it when you stop making content. And to keep trying to make writing content when you don't really have a lot of writing on is kind of difficult. Who would have guessed? Do I do have a microphone on? I just stopped plugged in and forgot I'd put it on. Anyways, who would have guessed? So I think I filled an update for my work session this morning. I had to go to work soon, my not a 9 to 5. It's not a 9 to 5, but it is my it's not even a corporate job. It's just a food service job. Which, don't get me wrong, it's a blast. I know a lot of people hate food service, but I haven't been in it long enough to hate it. Okay, and my company, my restaurant is actually amazing, and the people are generally really nice, and sometimes they're dumb. Yeah, I think this vlog is probably kind of a disaster, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, this is chaotic. I will see you Thursday for a video on, I think it's going to be on building a healthy relationship to social media. And who knows, I might film it right this second. If you made it this far in the video, comment a robot emoji, because that one's fun and funky, and it makes me think of cyborgs because Marissa Meyer's Cinder. So robot emoji. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all those things. You know what to do. I will see you next time. I've been CK Jensen. You've been you. Thank you for being here.